Welcome, one and all. This is the 12th man here on TTT, and there's a lot going on in football here. Some Champions League matches that were played with the teams that didn't make it in the top 8. We'll talk about that. We'll talk a lot more. So let's go to the thoughts. Right, in Champions League matches, Real Madrid found a way to win. It was a difficult match. There was a lot of controversy, but there was a brilliant goal by Vinicius Jr. in all of that. And we'll see what happens in the replay, or the second game, I should say, against Benfica next week. We'll see how that goes. Elsewhere, Bodo, the Norwegian team, surprised Inter Milan. Inter Milan would have reached the finals 2 of the last 3 years in the Champions League, and they lost by 3-1. So they have a massive task come next week to reverse that lead. We'll see how that goes as it looks. Dortmund on the other hand look extremely good. In terms of the leagues, Arsenal dropped 2 consecutive games of points. They dropped a possible 6 points and only got 2 points. So it means that Manchester City have clawed the lead back to 5. Now that may seem strange to some of you, but it really is 2 if Manchester City win the game in hand. So that's how we you could look at it. But right now, on paper, it's 5, but Arsenal have played 1 game more. Elsewhere, we've seen Manchester United fans stay happy, and we'll talk more about it as time goes on. If we go to over in Spain, well, Barcelona surprisingly lost, which gave back Real Madrid the lead by 1 point in the La Liga. Elsewhere, Bayern Munich continued to dominate, and Paris Saint-Germain continued to dominate as well, in terms of France and Germany, respectively. In terms of Italy, it's still Inter Milan, despite the lack of success that they've had. In terms of the Champions League, they're on top in terms of their league, Serie A. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we are staying in England, the best league. We're staying in England. We're staying particularly in Manchester, all the colours of Manchester we'll be in, and we'll also be with the #1 club in London. We'll be back.
What, boy? The game showing clean, dog.
Hey, it's fast internet and best entertainment I paying for, you know.
Yeah, girl. You heard my good, eh?
Hey, the call not sticking. So why you taking so long to reply to your messages?
Hey, I get Wi-Fi quite out here.
Yeah, boy, that's Amplia. But what you doing outside? Come inside and lime now.
I come in there.
Wi-Fi so fast, you'll be saying, It's Amplia. From the front step to the backyard, Amplia keeps everyone connected. Fast and reliable internet making every line sweet. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME to sign up today and you'll be saying,
It's Amplia.
Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you. Conversations that spark new ideas. Stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. We report the news, real stories in real time. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Now listen, this is your boy Carlos Edwards. And as a former player, let me tell you, it's the fans, man. The fans that made the game, that's the 12th man right there. And when it comes to Trinidad and Tobago, there's only one 12th man you need to know. My guy, Andre L. Baptiste on TTT is bringing the heat every Tuesday.
Welcome back, welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TT. All right, the number is on the screen, people. 684-3324. 684-3324. Send your messages. You can talk about Manchester City. You can talk about Manchester United. You can talk about Arsenal if you want to as well. I'm looking at the number of guests that we have, but and Arsenal you can always talk about. You can talk about Barcelona because there's nobody here to talk about Barcelona. I must tell you that because the cameraman is not here who talks about Barcelona, neither the man in my ears. They're both absent, coincidentally. I don't know if they're together right now, but they're both absent. All right? Anyway, let's go. All right, so we're going to start. Chad is with us. Chad, you are a happier man than you would have been about, what, 6 weeks ago? Is it fair to say?
Of course, definitely. Confidently in the top 4 now.
Feeling confident that you can get as high as possible?
Yeah. I think we could at least finish 3rd, at least.
What has made the change? Besides, in your opinion, what has made the change?
I don't like to be critical of my players, but this seems to be a very emotional and fragile bunch, and Carrick has gotten them playing good football. The change of manager has gotten them playing good football. When they want to play good football, as they have shown, beat Chelsea once this year, beat City, beat Arsenal. We could beat anybody on our day. When they're not in the mood, we could lose that championship side. You know what I mean? That's just the nature of my team right now.
Do you think in any way it's an advantage that you only have to play league matches, that you've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup, that you've been knocked out of the, sorry to remind you, that you've been knocked out of the FA Cup, that you're not in the Champions League, that you're not in Europa? Again, sorry to remind you, but does that give you an advantage?
Honestly, I don't think so, because when we had the former coach, I thought, because we were trying to implement this 3-in-the-back system, that having the extra time on the pitch would help, and it really didn't make a difference. The only thing it helps with is Casemiro's legs. If they ask me that, it's players like Casemiro and maybe Martinez who may be struggling with injuries, 1 or 2 players it may benefit, but overall the team and the general performance, playing once a week, hasn't really been beneficial.
All right. Fair point. Let's talk to the Arsenal man who's going through a tough period as most Arsenal fans. In fact, interestingly, Thierry Henry was actually on his program yesterday talking about Champions League, and he said while he was doing his program, he was obviously commented on the Champions League. He heard a lot of noise. He said the whole room in CBS, the whole floor that went up in noise. And he said, you know what? Somebody's called the equalizer on Arsenal. He said, why is there so much hate for Arsenal? Even in where he was, he says. Right, he heard the noise. It reminded me of somewhere. I don't want to call names right now, but anyway. Let's continue. So, all right, so why? What's gone wrong within the last, this 2026? Arsenal have played 8 matches and just won 3 out of 8 matches.
I think in general, the team, I don't want to say they're too distracted. I think they have their eyes on 4 competitions now that we're in. We have the League Cup final coming up, progressing in the FA Cup, top of the Champions League. Of course, these are all great things to have. But of course, when the league comes back into play, I think we have some difficulties just refocusing and realigning as a team with that goal that we have going forward. I don't want to think that the mentality of the players are being affected, and all other people will say, okay, it's happening again, it's a similar looking pattern. But I personally, I'm a lot more optimistic than that.
To the neutrals who are non-Arsenal fans and who are haters of Arsenal, it would appear so.
Well, basically, anyone who doesn't carry the badge would think that. But I believe that this year is very different. I think what we've seen so far from the team, we've only lost 3 games all season. If someone had told you in August, as an Arsenal fan, that we'd be sitting where we are now, 5 points clear on top, yes, with a game extra, but 90% of Arsenal fans would have snatched your hand off if you offered them that at the beginning of the season. And I think the team has grown and learned from the last 3 seasons that the real time to really hit top form, March, April, May, to end off the season. I think they will have that in their minds. I also believe that thus far, when we've dropped points or had disappointing results, we've bounced back. So I'm looking forward to a bounce back from the team for sure.
All right, let's talk to the man whose team will benefit the most from Arsenal's fragility, and wherever it comes, or if it comes to the case maybe. I'm talking about, of course, Martin Phillip, who's a Manchester City fan. Martin, Manchester City, first your thoughts on Man City?
Well,
this year, as most people know, we are in the rebuilding mode. And I'm hoping that after this season, if we win, it doesn't make a difference, but after the season, we would be out of that mode and right where we want to be.
Even without Pep Guardiola, if he decides to leave?
Everybody seems to be anxious for Pep to leave, except Pep. I didn't hear Pep say he's looking to leave.
No, I'm just asking you if he leaves. I didn't say he was going to leave.
If Pep leaves, there's one thing I'm sure about. We're going to get a coach that is as good as, I ain't saying like...
As good as?
Yeah, as good as.
I want to know where you're finding that.
Well, time alone is good. They're going to prove me wrong or prove me right. But trust me, we're going to get somebody.
All right, that we know for sure. And so Arsenal struggles. How you feel about that?
City are old. Arsenal will be behind us. But this present City, let me just say, we're stumbling as we go along, you know. And my thing is, I honestly feel we're going to win the league. But it's hard to watch sometimes. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to watch sometimes.
All right.
But I still feel really good.
And we've got Wayne Meister here. He's a proud Manchester United man. He was so happy to come here. He was just bubbling. He didn't refuse at all. He ready, raring and ready to go. Mr. Meister, the success, just what I asked Chad Phillip earlier, Manchester United, renaissance around Manchester United recently. Well, what has caused that?
Right. Well, you know, first thing I want to say, that respectability has come back to the club. And I think a lot of fans or a lot of persons they would have disrespected Manchester United. Manchester United is legacy. It is a household name. And you know, to hear people wash them out and at that particular end, I'm happy to see now that respectability has come back to the club through simple football, exciting football. When you watch the football that they're playing now, it's really exciting. And I'm happy to see that they're back so that we could keep those other persons' mouths shut and let them learn to have respect for a big club. The biggest club, as a matter of fact, in the world.
No, and there's no argument on that.
Right.
But the success, what has brought the success?
Well, I think I am a firm believer of allowing persons the freedom to operate how they want to operate. I think Michael Carrick, being one of the best midfielders that Manchester ever produced, he would have brought back the soul and the spirit of Manchester. And just by the system, a simple system change of 4-2-3-1, Bruno is, I mean, literally unrecognizable from since we in this with Amarin. And you see Beno back in the game, and everybody's just having a good time playing as they want to be. And I think that's the whole spirit of Manchester.
When you look at the other teams around, you mentioned a lot of people talk and said things about Manchester United. How has it felt to be able to respond now in a positive way to some of the criticism you've received?
Well, last year I wore this jersey twice.
Twice?
So this year, probably once a week I wear this jersey, you know. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, yeah. That in itself explains a lot, obviously. It does explain a lot.
Yeah.
All right, as we go to the break, and I always ask this question, I'll start with you, Mr. Meister. Let me start with this. From your perspective, which team, when they lose, sir, which team makes you the happiest when they lose?
Honestly, City.
Mm-hmm.
Man City.
Why City?
Our neighbours, and as far as they're concerned, Manchester is blue. Yeah. But Manchester is really red. And Manchester is red.
You say it again.
You have to face the fact
Manchester
is red.
All right. Let's go to the man in blue. Your perspective, Martin, which team, when they lose, makes you the happiest?
Well, it's two teams, really.
Go ahead.
Liverpool and United.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why?
Huh?
Why each?
No, because then I include Arsenal.
Arsenal coming to talk, boy. Oh,
no,
God.
it's a
Leave Arsenal out there talk now, boy. Oh, God.
All right.
Anyway.
Liverpool, I honestly think they don't like us, we don't like them.
Okay.
Right? Well, for United now,
yes.
they have the thing, well, you all don't have fans, you all don't have, if you don't have fans, they have another thing that they say, the noisy neighbors.
Right.
And within recent time, we have put the noisy neighbors thing to rest, whether they like it or not. you know, because we could make noise and they have to appreciate the noise they get in, right? Now the fans thing, well, I know they just extend the stadium to be able to hold in excess of 60,000. So if you don't have fans, why would they do something like that, you know? So.
All right. Let me go to the Christopher. Christopher?
Well, being an Arsenal fan, it's always great to see Tottenham lose, but I mean, at the same time, it's happening so often again, boring now. So I would say definitely Chelsea. Chelsea is the team that gives me the most satisfaction when I see them drop points. A lot of mouth, and I like to see them when they're quiet now.
They zip them out. All right, let's come to the man as we go to the break. Chad, Philip, who? Which team?
Well, traditionally, I love to see Liverpool lose. Love to see Liverpool lose. However, this season, since Liverpool has been doing a lot of losing, I'll have to say Arsenal. Because all on top, so you want to see Arsenal lose.
Yeah, yes. Anyway. The number is on the screen, people. If you want to talk to Manchester United, please talk to them. The number you're going to see on the screen now, 684-3324. The Manchester is happy right now. The United fans are happy. The City fans are happy. All because what? One team is losing. Let me not use the word losing. One team is losing points. All right? But it's still ahead. We take a break.
What, boy? The game showing clean, dog.
Hey, it's fast internet and best entertainment I paying for, you know.
Yeah, girl. You heard my good ass?
Hey, the call not sticking. So why you taking so long to reply to your messages?
Hey, I get Wi-Fi quite out here.
Yeah, boy, that's Amplia. But what you doing outside? Come inside and lime now.
I come in there.
Wi-Fi so fast, you'll be saying, it's Amplia. From the front step to the backyard, Amplia keeps everyone connected. Fast and reliable internet making every line sweet. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME to sign up today and you'll be saying,
it's Amplia.
Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you. Conversations that spark new ideas. Stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I'm falling and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Oh, shun mi ba vijani. Oh, shun mi ba.
It's that time of the year again, my friends. You feel it in the air. Football, football, football. It's back. Everyone's locked in. This is Richard Torpedo Thompson, and my Trinidad and Tobago people. I'll stay this straight. Fans make the game. Cheers, chants, passion. That's the heartbeat of football. There's only one 12th man that really brings the energy. That's Andre Errol Batiste on TTT. Every Thursday on TTT. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. This is the 12th man here on TTT. Number is on the screen, people. 684-3324. Keep your messages coming. We want to read them a little bit later. Next up is Questions of Football, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Let's go. Question number one. What are your thoughts on VAR, given the recent results where there was no VAR intervention? And particularly they're talking obviously about the FA Cup, because in the FA Cup this wrong, and in the next wrong, actually, there'll be no VAR until the quarterfinals. All right, here are the answers. You don't like it still. Now I believe in it. Forget it. I believe in the truth. Yes, it is needed, and none. You have no thoughts. So let's go again. None. Yes, it is needed. I believe in the truth. Forget it. Now I believe in it. Don't like it still. I know some Barcelona fans were telling me they don't like the refereeing that has been happening of late. So I can understand why they could answer that. All right, let me start with you first. Which one for you, Chad?
Neither here nor there, so forget it.
You okay?
No. I mean, VAR has its place, and we appreciate it. My challenge with VAR has always been, how are you as a referee getting to slow down and see replays and still making mistakes? Is my problem. And it's not like if VAR don't have mistakes, at least in England, for whatever reason. So,
Yeah, valid point. Same question for you, Christopher.
I would say it is needed. The game is moving forward. I think it's really important to get these big decisions right in the games. But a pet peeve of mine is the length of time it takes. And as my colleague said here, you have the referees still making the same errors with multiple angles. They can run it over as many times as they want, and they still make the same errors. So I think the standard of refereeing is something that needs to be looked at before you actually consider just scrapping VAR.
All right. Martin?
Yeah, but I do like it still. Time to me is very important. In the last World Cup, right, to me, these people and them had it kind of spot on fast, whether it was right or it was wrong. It was fast. The English, 9 minutes, and you still didn't get it right. You understand? So
myself?
Just leave it all.
Yeah, it's needed. I think a lot of critical decisions in big games, it helps a lot. Now, I know the Argentina fans will rush me for this, but you can imagine we had VAR in 1986 World Cup.
Of course.
If we had VAR in 1986 World Cup.
I know. We know.
Right?
England would have
versus
win.
Argentina.
England would have win.
I'm just saying, so,
yeah.
I mean, things like that, I think it's critical to have that VAR. Notwithstanding, you must have human errors, but it has improved a lot of human errors, actually.
All right, but it's also possibly made referees lazy. In that all referees, just like in cricket, where they know they could go to the third umpire, they wouldn't, an easy run out, that it would take a long time to give. They rather go upstairs. When with naked eye, you could know that man would run out. So it does make it lazy too as well. So that's the other side of the coin. All right, question number 2, brought to you by Coca-Cola. All right, we're in the month of Lent, and of course we're also in the month of Ramadan. So question number 2, what will you give up for Lent to help your team win? Okay. Doubles. No. Roti. Chicken. Alcohol. Partying. Or the beach. I'm going to start with Christopher first, so let's go with it. Would it be the beach? Would it be partying? Would it be alcohol? Would it be chicken? Would it be roti or doubles? Now, most Christians do normally for Lent give up something, in other words, for the 40 days of Lent to sacrifice. Which one for you, Christopher, if any?
Well, you do have the option there, but to help my team win is already above, eh?
All of the above?
Yes. But if I have to pick one, I say partying.
Partying, all right. All right, a heavy partyer. All right, we hear you. You can only give up things that you do a lot, eh?
Huh?
You can only give up ways to do a lot.
Well, then I'll change my answer.
You see how, when, you see how we catch them? You see? You can only give up ways to do a lot. You can't give up ways that you don't do. That don't make no sense.
Well, yeah, that's the fine print up front, eh?
Yeah, all right. Martin, which one for you?
Chicken.
Do you eat chicken at all?
No.
Oh, you see what we do understand, Wally. You have to give up weight. You must, okay, when you say for Lent, give up something, I've got a man who can explain it maybe better than me. But when you say they give up, until they give up, you have to give up what you normally do. If you never eat chicken, we can give up chicken.
All right. No, not I never eat chicken. I don't eat chicken.
So then they can't give up chicken.
All right, okay. So I don't eat double. So that's 2 off the list, right?
Jeez. What are you doing then?
So basically, it might be almost like it wouldn't be.
So it's party?
Yeah, but I don't want to give up that.
All right. Oh boy. And you know, that might have been the one thing I thought, with all due respect, that you don't do. Is the complete opposite. All right, anyway. All right. I'm going to leave you because you're going on a difficult role. Wayne Meister, please help me here. Which would you give up, sir?
Yeah, I'll give up chicken. I mean, I like my meat.
Yes.
I like meat. So I'll give up chicken for the next 30 days.
So yeah, that's what you've decided to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that will cause Manchester to win about next
40 days.
40 days, right?
All right, I want to make sure. That
40 days.
That 10 days is a lot, sir.
Yeah, 40 days, approximately what?
Until March. No, April. Till April, eh? March, April.
Right. So there's about 4 Premier games again, weekly Premier games. So.
Yeah, because that's the only thing you played.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you played. That's the only thing you played. That's the only thing you played. Right.
I mean.
All right. That was really tough. All right, let's go. Question number 3, brought to you by Coca-Cola. The question is, which position, is most important for your team? Is it the manager? And this we should explain, the manager or the coach, because the manager, as we know, it is different to the coach. Some people think they're the same, and for some teams, for Chelsea, it seems to be the same thing, but most of us know that the manager is not necessarily the coach. All right, let's explain it in England football. All right, so is it the manager? Is it the coach? Is it the goalkeeper? Is it the midfield? Is it the defender, or is it a forward? Starting with you, Martin, which one? Which one do you think is the most important for your team? Forward?
Yeah.
Alan is scoring no goal these days.
It doesn't matter, still forward.
All right.
Because without goals, you ain't winning nothing.
And that is 100%
beautiful.
True. So, Maisa, which one for you?
Well, as a former top goalkeeper.
What? Wait, no. You can't just come here and say that. Wait.
No, well, I can give a piece of history.
Give us?
I used to attend Belmont Intermediate.
Right.
And I was, at the same time, my contemporary, Shaka Islap, he was goalkeeper for St. Mary's, as goalkeeper for Belmont. And we clashed on many occasions. So as a former goalkeeper, I lost most of the time.
But well, we know that.
And that's why I think that the goalkeeping is very important, because clean sheets are important.
Yeah, it is.
Right? If you keep a clean sheet, you will either draw or win. Right? Yes. And I think that's important. I think we have enough strikers, we have maybe enough persons, midfielders to score goals and so on, but we need some clean sheets, and that's why I'm happy of Lemons.
Yes, the Belgium goalkeeper.
And he make a big difference here.
Yeah, the youngster. Yeah. All right, good point. Chad?
Well, when I mentioned Lemons, because, a little while ago, I would have said goalkeeper, because Onana was a disaster. However, right now I would say manager.
Onana. Yeah.
The manager is the most important, because Carrick seemed to be getting
So you want him to stay the job? You want him still in the job?
I think he deserves to stay. The people who I'm hearing the club linked to are coaching national teams. So let's assume they're all coaching good teams, that they go deep into the World Cup. When is Manchester United going to hire a permanent manager? Close to the end of the season, the beginning of the new season, you have the transfer window, you have a lot of things going on. So if Carrick could continue this kind of form, I'm staying in the job.
All right. Christopher?
For my team this season, I'll definitely say the forwards. I think we have the strongest defense in Europe. I think we have a good manager. We have a very strong midfield. We have a lot of cover for all the positions on the field. But for me, the one thing that I'm always unsure of is those 3 players up front. Who's going to turn up today? Who's going to win the game for us? Who's going to put away the chances, We don't play in a way that we create too many chances anymore. We don't play the beautiful football anymore. It's much more controlled. But when these opportunities come, we can't afford to let them pass.
And that's a major difference. And when Arteta came in about 3 years ago, the type of football Arsenal was playing then was a real nice. But now that in those days, he was under no pressure to win. So it was a free-flowing football. But now everything has changed. And, you need to let down the handbrakes, as they say, and let Arsenal play their football as they should. All right. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, remember the numbers on the screen, 684-3324. 684-3324. We'll be back.
What, boy? The game showing clean, dog.
Hey, it's fast internet and best entertainment I paying for, you know.
Yeah, girl. You heard my good ass?
The call not sticking. So why you taking so long to reply to your messages?
I get Wi-Fi quite out here.
Yeah, boy, that's Amplia. But what you doing outside? Come inside and lime now.
I come in there.
Wi-Fi so fast, you'll be saying, It's Amplia. From the front step to the backyard, Amplia keeps everyone connected. Fast and reliable internet making every line sweet. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME to sign up today and you'll be saying,
It's Amplia.
More news, more access, more ways to stay informed. TTT News covers the stories that matter on air and online. Join us nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Every morning begins with a story, the headlines you need, the voices you trust, the conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you, conversations that spark new ideas, stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
A new season equals new dreams, and many football fans are dreaming of their team actually winning this season. But the reality is that only one team can win. So many will just be dreaming and wishing and hoping that their team can deliver. Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Notice I have not mentioned Arsenal. Don't be upset, I'm not mentioning Man U either. This is Atto Bolden inviting all of you to follow the 12th man as they celebrate a new season on TTT and enjoy the ride.
Welcome back. All right, next here, up on the 12th man, as the number is below the screen, 684-3324. We'll come to that very shortly. But now, we are here for the Fantasy Premier League table. Let me ask the gentleman here. Chad, do you play?
Of course.
How much points you have?
1406.
Have your points improved as Man United has improved? Or not?
Yeah, because I had Bruno Fernandes, and he's been getting some good points. So ever since he
this
coached,
is one of your better point season or not?
Nah, last year at this stage I was better off. Right now I just under the 2 million mark. Last year I was closer to the 1 million.
Okay. Christopher, you ever played?
I did in the past. I haven't played in a couple of years, I'll be honest. I wasn't that good, and I was frustrated myself. But I mean, I understand it. I enjoy it. But
it takes a lot of work, eh?
Yes, it does. A lot of time, a lot of effort. And
you have to remember, most of the time, you have to remember.
And not changing the team is the worst thing that can happen.
Worst thing that can happen. Yeah. I know the feeling too. Martin, do you play?
Yes, I do.
How much points you have? You have more points than
Yes, I have more points.
You have more points than him?
Yeah.
Why? How come? What happened? You didn't.
What happened?
No, how? Okay. How much points you have?
About 40 something.
How much you have? Yeah, but what is the point? They don't play now. They don't know big lead. They're a small lead.
But it's still more than him.
Okay, it is. all right. I can't argue that. All right. So who you play? Haaland? Who's the main player making the points for you? Can't be Haaland. Haaland going to a terrible period right now.
Well, like this. I have a bunch of players, although the last 2 games here I had 3 Arsenal players, which is something I normally don't do. And they didn't do that.
So please don't do it again.
Of course I will not.
Because you may be the problem. You may be the problem.
No,
but don't do it again. That's what we're asking you.
I always had 2. And then I bump it up to 3 because they're playing 2 games.
Oh, yes, they had a double. Right, okay.
Worst thing I do.
Worst thing, all right. Wow. Arsenal fans, you know what's going on here. Martin played Arsenal. All right. So, Maisa, you play at all? Or you ever played? Never played?
I've been depressed for the past couple of years. So, based on that. But, you know something, next season I feel...
You feel better?
Yeah.
All these Manchester United fans are so optimistic. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's have a look at the table. Let's have a look at this table here. And then you look at the table, you're seeing all the numbers. You're seeing some pretty healthy numbers. That's the top 10. All right, top 10, some familiar names as well. Let's look at the next 10 in terms of numbers. You're seeing some of the numbers. All right, yeah, seeing look at the numbers. So big numbers. All right, let's look at the team of the week. Team of the week. Right, these are the players who would have had outstanding performances for their respective teams. Look at all the names of all the players. Let's see who is in. In other words, who have the fans brought in the most. Cole Palmer, Semenyo, as I mentioned, who's come banging into Manchester City and doing extremely well. Virgil van Dijk, who's found some form for Liverpool as well. All right, let's see who is out. Declan Rice, Enzo Fernandez, Bruno Guimaraes, who is injured for Newcastle. Cucurella, who is also injured for Chelsea. Those are the persons who are out. All right. Next up is a new segment. Let's go.
Pack your bags while you at it. Call a cab. It's obvious.
All right. Chad Phillip, you know that song?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, I see, brothers. Can't go wrong.
It's a yes or no question. You know? You like the song or you don't like
yeah,
the song?
it's a nice song.
All right.
It's a nice song.
Christopher, you know that song?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You see that with a lot of hesitancy. And very low tone as well. Martin, do you like that song?
Yeah, it's a good song.
All right. Wade Meister, do you like that song?
Yes, I like it.
All right. So it's a well-liked song. All right. So the reason for that song is we want this segment to talk about those persons who pretend to be fans of one team, but really secretly are fans of another team. So they've been busted. In other words, a man say he's a Manchester United fan, but next thing you know, you're seeing down the road wearing Man City jersey. Or a man say he's a Chelsea fan, but next thing you know, you see him out for dinner in an Arsenal jersey. All right, so let me start with you first. Do you know people like that in Trinidad and Tobago?
Not really, you know. The only, not in the same league. I'm not going to tell you like that.
Okay, go ahead.
What people that I've met like that would normally be men who like La Liga. So you might meet a man and they say, you know, everybody watching Premier League, you say, who is your team? And a man bought City. But really, and she's a Barcelona fan.
Right.
He just likes City because Pep there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's not really a hardcore City fan.
And you
but
find
to
him out.
say in the Premier League,
yes,
to find men doing that, so, but men doesn't even want to wear a opposing team jersey in the Premier League, to be honest. At least in my circle.
Of course.
You know? But across leagues, yeah, we'll find that.
Christopher, do you know any people like that?
I know of some fans that have switched teams over the years.
Switches, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Like my colleague said, there's some City fans who were former Barca fans.
Right.
I know some Barca fans who were former Man U fans way back when.
Barca and Man U were friends?
Yeah, you'll be surprised. But
they give you any reason why they switch?
Well, a lot of them like to say they're following a particular player, that kind of thing. But for me, I mean, come now, if you pick your team, you pick your team.
Yes.
You can't just come and you're following that, you know. I mean, anybody could be a Real Madrid fan because they like Mbappe. That's not making sense to me.
I totally agree with you. Martin?
Yeah, I know, not here though. In New York.
Okay.
A lot of the Spanish guys, when Barcelona was going through that terrible period when like they couldn't win anything and the management was all over the place. Everybody seemed to be a City fan because City was winning, you know.
Oh, okay.
Well, not in the same circle now, but
right.
But at that time, wow, boy, a lot of Spanish guys. Yeah. Now they must be going back to Barcelona.
You know, you might be right. Wayne Meister.
Yeah, I mean, it had this guy who I knew, Man United, Fergie thing. Fergie leave, he said, Alex. 1 year he said of him, I got Leicester City when Jamie Vardy and them win. So he's supporting thing. Leicester come and lost. This year, he's supporting Aston Villa. Because
Aston Villa?
You see Aston Villa started thinking, Aston Villa, dark horse. I said, Ben, he was a old man, boy.
Who is he?
You see, yeah, but only winning nothing. Man switch twice.
He might switch back, you know.
Well, let me see.
He might switch back, he might switch back. Don't be surprised.
Let me see.
All right. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. This is the 12th man. Remember the number, it's on the screen. It's going to be on the screen shortly. 684-684-3324. 684-3324. We'll read your messages when we come back.
Your news, anytime, anywhere. TTT News brings you the facts that matter most, on air and online. TTT News, nightly at 7. TTT News, committed, accurate, relevant.
Now listen, this is your boy Carlos Edwards. And as a former player, let me tell you, it's the fans, man. The fans that made the game, that's the 12th man right there. And when it comes to Trinidad and Tobago, there's only one 12th man you need to know. My guy, Andre Errol Baptiste on TTT is bringing the heat every Tuesday.
The game showing clean, dog.
Hey, it's fast internet and best entertainment I paying for, you know.
Yeah, girl. You had my good ass?
The call not sticking. So why are you taking so long to reply to your messages?
Hey, I get Wi-Fi quite out here.
Yeah, boy, that's Amplia. But what you doing outside? Come inside and lime now.
I come in there.
Wi-Fi so fast, you'll be saying, it's Amplia. From the front step to the backyard, Amplia keeps everyone connected. Fast and reliable internet making every line sweet. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME to sign up today and you'll be saying,
it's Amplia.
This segment is brought to you by Amplia. Do more, live more.
Sir.
Yes, welcome back. We are brought to you by Amplia. Do more indeed, and get more. You get more with Amplia. You get all of the sports, particularly all of the football, including all the Champions League matches are on Amplia. There are no other provider right now in terms of all of the matches once you get Amplia. So if you want to watch sports, particularly football, and of course the World Cup is coming up, there's only one place, network, and that's Amplia. Get it now, people. Get more. And of course, the numbers on the screen there for you, the numbers on the screen, 684-3324 to send your messages all about Ampere and getting more. All right, Wesa is next. And let's have a look at the persons who are in the Ampere Wesa photos. We have got SA who would have scored, who would have made the pass, the 2 assists in the FA Cup. The Liverpool man who continues to score unbelievable free kicks, even though his team doesn't win. All right. Benjamin Sesko who scored an unbelievable, second time he's actually done it, I think. Second time he's actually scored a late goal that has given Manchester United a victory. The Inter Milan forward who has come forward and scored a goal that helped them to win at Zelinski. Mark Yu is going to Manchester City and scored a goal. I just seen. Then the Girona man. Well, the Girona man is Bertrand, but I can't say anything with the Girona man. Of course, the Girona is the team that defeated Barcelona by 2-1. But good night to Marvin and good night to Carlos, wherever they are. I know they're watching. And then Vinicius Jr. would have scored the goal to Real Madrid. All right, those are the persons with Wesa. Brought to you by Ampere. Get more people. Get Ampere now. All right? All right, let's go. Let's go now and give the situations. How it works is I'm going to give you a situation. It hasn't yet materialized. And I'm going to ask you to say Wesa. Wesa is a moment of saying, Wesa, I enjoyed it, happy, happy. And who you would call. So I'm starting with Chad first. Chad, Manchester United go on and finish in top 4? Is that a fair? Is that a fair?
Nah, man.
What do you want?
City, Arsenal, and Aston Villa flop, and we win the league. If we're going, we gotta go straight up.
Hell of a thought there to go. Hell of a way to go. Particularly because that's me. If you're doing maths, City, Arsenal, and Aston Villa play each other. So even if they so-called flop, they play each other. So that negates at least 4 of the flops, basically. In other words, if one beat one, one beat the other. If they won't play each other, I could understand a little bit over. But I'm going to go with you because you want to be happy. I'm going to go with you. Imaginary situation. All you Manchester United fans, raise your hands because Manchester United have won the imaginary league run by Chad Phillip. All right? If that happens, let's hear your version of Wesa.
Wesa! You wouldn't be able to talk to us for the rest of the year.
Who you calling?
Well, call my father if you're in the same room.
You call him?
I'm calling him and I'm calling you. Because it means we beat Arsenal and we beat City. I'm calling both.
Yeah, right, not a problem. Feel free. I mean, you know my number, but I don't think you'll be calling me, but I never will. Leave it so. All right, Christopher? Arsenal realistically have a chance to win a number of trophies. But let's say Arsenal win 2 trophies. I'm not going to say which 2, but I'm going to say the Premier League is 1. Okay. So Arsenal go on to win the Premier League and 1 other trophy.
Champions League. I saying it.
All right, you say it. You go ahead. I'll allow you to get free run tonight. Champions League, all right. So Arsenal go on and win the Premier League and the Champions League. We've never done that before, obviously. Win both at the same time. And they never won Champions League before either. So let's hear your version of Wesa and who you would call.
Wesa. Honestly, I'm calling everybody, you know. My phone bill will be very high. I'm calling every football fan I know. And yeah.
I tell you if that happens, boy, oh boy. People here at TTT. There are some people at TTT that won't come to work. That's what I would say. I don't want to call no names. All right, but anyway, let's go. All right.
Oh, you want to know what I want?
No, I'm going to tell you. But yeah, you tell me what you want. Because everybody telling me what they want. Tell me what they want. What do you want? 4? You want to win 4 trophies?
4. Oh, we win 3 already, so why win 3 again? You want to win all 4?
Oh, you want to win all 4?
Yeah.
But I know you ain't win none yet this season.
No.
Because you catch me. Because you just say you win 3 already. So help me. I want to know a coach. I don't understand how the season is done.
Yeah,
so you want to, okay, so you going to win the Champions League, Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League.
Yeah.
All right, nothing wrong with that. That's what you want. Don't have a problem with me. Because realistically, it can happen. So let's hear your version of Wesa and who are you going to call?
Wesa! We did it! Who are going to call? First person. The young man across there, because I know if that happens, I will not be in the country. So I'll be calling him. Yes. And then people like
How are you celebrating? How are you going to celebrate? If you win 4, how are you celebrating?
I mean, but I will not get drunk.
I don't think anybody has ever won 4. I have to check my record, but I don't think anybody has ever won 4.
I wouldn't get drunk, but I'll have a few drinks.
Few drinks, okay.
Yeah.
With the Spanish people? The Spanish people?
No,
I thought it was the Spanish. No. I thought it was with the Spanish. So I'm going to be very careful.
No.
If I can recover, If it's with the Spanish.
Nah, and I have a very good Arsenal friend. I'll call him. He wouldn't talk football for long when Arsenal win. No, it's a very good friend of mine, you know what I mean? It's like my thing. But when coming to football, once Arsenal win, he talks very long. Arsenal win, you always find a reason to get off the foot in a hurry.
The man busy, I think you do. That man. Yeah. All right. So, Meister, Man United go on and win the league because I'm following in the footsteps of Chad Phillips. Manchester United come from behind and do a record turnaround and win the English Premier League. Let's hear your version of Wesa.
I just want to remind you all of, I think it was either 94, 95. Newcastle was in the same position Arsenal was in, and United was in the same position. And that also get probably about 12 or make about 12 to 15 points. With about 12 more games to go. And Manchester came and won the league. I see that same thing happen. So, based on that, I ain't shouting not exciting Wesa because I want to be cool and calm. I'm just saying, Wesa.
You know, you all have to pay Chelsea away from home.
Chelsea,
you all have to pay Liverpool as well away from home. All right. And
Aston Villa. We want, and
Aston Villa as well.
To pick with Aston
right,
Villa.
yeah. So, you know that, right? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check it that you know those things as part of that dream.
Yeah,
all right. It's been a dreamy night, people, so let's go on to the next segment. Oh, hold on. Sorry. The back-end movement. My apologies. Next up is the back-end movement. Let's go. All right. Let's see who they put. Yes, I thought they were going to do that. The referee who was involved, Chris Kavanagh, I don't know if he was blind or he wasn't seen or whatever it is, because certainly in that game with Newcastle, they were really hard done by, and Aston Villa. Newcastle eventually won, but they didn't win because of the referee. They won in spite of the referee. It was a clear handball in the penalty area. It was unbelievable that was not given as a handball. They got a free kick. They scored from the free kick because there's justice eventually, but really terrible. And there was no VAR, so that's what many people were upset about. All right, we have a new segment. Let's go.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when that hotline blink, that can only mean one thing. I know when that hotline blink.
Let's go, Marvin Arno. Oh, Marvin has written us, people. Marvin, he's not here. He's written us, Coca-Cola is considering awarding Arsenal the distribution contract because no other club has the capacity to hand out just beverages but also trophies. All right, Marvin, we heard you. Let's go. Larry, Team Chelsea. Manchester City will win the league, which will be the end of Arteta. Arsenal fans will not forgive him. I certainly won't. All right. Earthquake. Which one of these items are Arsenal bottling in 2026? Is it nuts, chana, water, or the EPL? All right, Earthquake again. Christopher, you see what you have to go through, eh? Arsenal went to church on Ash Wednesday morning and promised to sacrifice and give up in return for Lent. All right, for the next days. I hear you. Curtis Cox, a Chelsea fan. You know when Man United winning, because all Man United people coming out. We don't hate Arsenal, just that Arsenal says seeing the promised land in 2000. I've been saying seeing the promised land since 2004. All right, Curtis Cox still. All right, Curtis Cox is one trying to be with leading marathon runners. Manchester City guy have to be more brave and say that his team will win the league. He afraid because he's next to Mr. Meister, my United fans who are showing their true colors. Oh my Lord, Curtis. Brian Springer is a Chelsea fan. Can't forget that. Question: How come most Arsenal supporters are single? Answer: because like their team, they are always the bridesmaid, not the bride. Oh Lord, boy, brother, hit it hard, boy. Rose, a lady. Let's see how she is. This is the meaning of the name Arteta. Arsenal road to end trophyless again. Oh, Lord. Hey, Arsenal, it's an Arsenal night here. That's all I can say. Roger now. City smelling Arsenal bottle blood in the water and coming for them now. Burnley score more points for 2026 than Arsenal right now. Roger still. Laugh at Spurs, Arsenal man. When Sunday comes and you drop more points, the joke will be on you. Arsenal fans give up winning games in 2026 for Lent. Hey boy, Christopher. Mr. Williams now says, the Red Devils are back and creating a sea of red. Like everybody forget that's where the great Dwight York became great. Okay. Mr. Williams goes on. And a lot of brilliant players passed through like CR7 and David Beckham, just to name a few. My United we know is now back. Well done, Mr. Meister. All right. Rose, look like VAA video assisting Arsenal may need plenty help to get Arsenal that EPL trophy now. Oh boy. Frank! Arsenal ready. Arsenal. How can people support the club, boy? This club just put their fans on a roller coaster ride and every season build up their hopes only to let them down. Okay, bottlers. All right. Whoa. See, Christopher, you see it? No! Oh boy.
There will be a couple bottles of champagne this season.
Yes. All I will say is he who laughs last best. All right, we take a short break. We'll be back. Hey, la. Oh.
What, boy? The game showing clean, dog.
Hey, it's fast internet and best entertainment I paying for, you know.
Yeah, girl. You had my good ass?
Hey, the call not sticking. So why you taking so long to reply to your messages?
Hey, I get Wi-Fi quite out here.
Yeah, boy, that's Amplia. But what are you doing outside? Come inside and lime now.
I come in there.
Wi-Fi so fast, you'll be saying, It's Amplia. From the front step to the backyard, Amplia keeps everyone connected. Fast and reliable internet making every line sweet. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME to sign up today and you'll be saying,
It's Amplia.
Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping our nation. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago Today, where your day starts informed and inspired. News that matters to you. Conversations that spark new ideas. Stories that move Trinidad and Tobago forward. Tune in weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. or join the conversation on any smart device at TNT Today Show. Trinidad and Tobago Today. Start here, exclusively on TTT.
Welcome back. Let's have a quick look at the matches coming up this weekend. They are on the screen. You're going to see the update on the matches. And the biggest match, of course, is the match on Sunday. It's going to be Arsenal coming up against Tottenham. And earlier, Newcastle play against Man City. Those are going to be the outstanding matches. Quickly as we go, who's going to win the English Premier League? Quickly.
City.
Who's going to win?
Arsenal, of course.
City.
Manchester United.
Manchester United. The man said to himself, proud as it is. As we go, must thanks, of course, all the guests that we have had. And must thanks certainly to our sponsors. We must thank Coca-Cola and Amplia. Get more. Good night.
Twelfth Man, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
This is TTT. Live for local.
On a cold January day in 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger blew apart high above Kennedy Space Center on Cape Canaveral, just 73 seconds after launch. A rubber seal called an O-ring had failed, and a plume of fire leaked out of the solid fuel booster, igniting the gigantic fuel tank. With millions of people tuned in live on TV, Americans watched in disbelief as a sinister white plume streaked across the sky and 7 astronauts, including New Hampshire high school teacher Krista McAuliffe, plummeted helplessly 20,000 meters to their deaths. America was plunged into uncertainty and grief and questioned NASA's ability to manage the immensely complex space program effectively.
He said, I would not recommend that we launch below 53 degrees Fahrenheit. And that was primarily based on the experience we'd had 1 year earlier that concerned us. And frankly, I was shocked because I felt that that was a slam dunk. They would accept that and just postpone the launch. They immediately started questioning the basis for making such a recommendation based on the material presented.
The single message that came out in a direct quote to me from one of the most senior administrators in NASA when I said, we're going to lose one of these shuttles, and I said that 3 months before Challenger, said to me, our job is to launch on time